Okay, today I'd like to show you how to clean these Pro knee pads. A lot of guys, what they do is they just let this build up and then they go ahead and replace the skin on here. But there's no need to do that when you can keep them clean. These knee pads right here, they're pretty beat up. They're probably about 2 or 3 years old. And I have replaced this back part right here. You can see it's ripping already again. And that's something I'm going to replace soon. These are what I call my demo knee pads. Hey guys, how you doing? The demo knee pads are the ones that we use for patching and stuff like that. And then I have the newer ones. These are actually my son's. And these ones we use for install. So we always have a clean pair for install. These need to be cleaned today. And these really don't need to be cleaned, but I like to keep them clean just for appearance sake. So on this one right here, I went ahead and sprayed a little bit of cleaner. And this one too, it's already soaked a little bit. What I do is I just take a rag and wipe off all the loose stuff. You know, it's just anything that's not glue. It's already a little cleaner. And I take a 5-in-1 putty knife, just kind of loosen up all the patch on there. Anything that comes off with water, you know. Do that. I'm only gonna do one knee pad right now. I'll do the other one later, so it'll take too much time. And we'll hit it again with the cleaner. I just get this at the 99-cent store. It's a vinegar and water. And then we just wipe it off, see? And for the final, I like to use this brush cleaner. And you're probably reading it backwards, right? But it's the brush cleaner. You can get it at Lowe's. And it's just basically a solvent. And it will not hurt the knee pads. You just get it and rub it on. And keep in mind, these are a few years old. These are beat up. See how the corners are all messed up, but why waste money, you know? These do smell after a while in here, but replace that, like I said. But right here, I'm gonna give this a little bit more. Yeah, that took me like less than 5 minutes. And look at the knee pad. See, when you show up to a job, you got a nice clean knee pad on. You don't look like a hobo. And over here, I got the install ones. Now the one thing about this one I'm going to show you right here, this one, they're the same brand of knee pad. It's just a different series. And these skins right here that they call them are actually better than these. I'll show you why in a minute. These particular ones are almost like an aftermarket, it seems. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about, but this right here is an install one. You can see how it's got a little bit of glue. So what we do on this one is just real quick, again, the cleaner. And then just kind of get it wet and loosen up all the stuff so we don't waste so much of the stripper. Yeah. And then we get our stripper, solvent, whatever you want to call it. We start digging into it. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute here. But yeah, it's already coming clean. So if you got these Pro knee pads and you want to keep them clean, you do this daily. There's a lot of good installers out there that show up on jobs and they look homeless. You know, a lot of people will judge you by your cover. You know the old saying, judging a book by the cover. And you show up to a job, of course you might do the best work in the world, but you show up to a job and you get points knocked off for your appearance, right? So, look at that. Less than 5 minutes. That's all it takes just to keep your knee pads clean. Some of this right here. Watch this, ready? Look at that. So you got the before and the after. And see what happens is if you don't, this all builds up and then you have to throw it away. But look at how clean that is. Now, if you notice right here how it's all discolored, it's almost like that I don't know, the white color got knocked off. It's still really clean. But for some reason, these newer skins are made out of a different material, I guess. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you so you guys could save a little money.